Good morning. It's Wednesday, midway through the week. Where did Monday and Tuesday go? But they were good days, so I'm happy we are on Wednesday today. I have been thinking a lot about life purpose. Maybe that's what a pandemic does to us. Yeah? It makes you think about why you're here, how you're using your time. Um, Am I aligned with my values? Am I really living the life I came here to live? That question has been foremost in my mind. Yesterday, I had a fun 2 hour Zoom session with a very dear friend, Amy, who also happens to be my web designer. She is so gifted at what she does, and she's created an absolutely amazing website for me. Everyone who sort of wanders onto my website either by design or by intent, they always write to me or communicate through messenger or email or some way to let me know how much they love my website. And it's not saying anything about me, but it's saying a lot about Amy and how gifted she is at what she does. Amy's created this absolutely beautiful website for me. But Amy has pivoted her business. She no longer designs websites. She has realized that she wants to be a creativity facilitator. And this happened because she realized that she started her business because she wanted to have fun in her life, and it just became more and more work. So she wanted to bring more fun into her life and decided that she was going to become a creativity facilitator. So yesterday, Amy and I hopped on a Zoom call and we had this lovely 2 hour chat. Hi, Lana. I hope you're doing well. And we talked a lot about creativity, life purpose, and midlife. Sound familiar? You know, as women, we tend to put everybody else's dreams ahead of ours. We think about our children's dreams, we think about facilitating our partner's dreams, we think about family dreams, we think about our friends' dreams and how we can be of service to them. Rarely do we stop and think about, what is my dream for my life? What do I really want to achieve? What do I want to make happen in the world? What's going to be my legacy in this lifetime? And we talked a lot about how wrapped up we get in our to-do lists, how wrapped up we get in helping other people, in becoming completely absorbed in other people's agendas. And very quickly, before we know it, the day is over. We are exhausted. We are tired from serving other people's demands. We have no time to even think about what is it that I want to do for myself? What's fun for me to do? So many women that I talk to, when I ask them, hi Linda, oh my goodness, it's so good to see you join me live. So many women, when I speak to them and say, what do you dream of? Is there a dream you have for yourself? They get this blank look in their eyes and they go, I don't even know, Uma. It's been so long since I dreamed for myself. I've been so busy dreaming on behalf of my family that I don't know if I have a dream for myself. I have to actually think about it. Do I even have a dream? Is there a dream that I've buried and it's been so long that I've lost all touch with it? And so when you think about what's my life purpose? What is my purpose? How do I find it? If you are not engaging with the creative side of you, it's very hard to find your life purpose. That's the first piece I want to share today. If you haven't spent any time engaging or expressing your creativity, it's very hard to figure out what's fun for you, what lights you up, what makes you come alive. And that's the first piece of life purpose work, because you came here with your purpose coded inside you. You don't have to find it. You don't have to look for it outside of you. There isn't going to be a big booming voice in the sky that declares that this is your life purpose and you can go live it. You don't need permission. You need to get to know who you are. And getting to know who you are is about discovering what excites you, what you love to create. What is it that when you're doing, time just passes by and 3 hours later you go, wow, I didn't know where that time went. I was so absorbed and so in the flow. I was in the zone. What is that for you? What do you dream of creating? What do you dream of serving the world with? Do you dream of writing a book? Do you dream of creating art? Do you dream of building a school? Is it a project that makes you come alive? We all come with our unique gifts. And before you tell me, no, Uma, I don't have any gifts, I can't write, I'm no good at art, I don't make anything, I don't sculpt, I don't create, I'm going to stop you and say, we all have gifts. Hi, Liz. Thank you for joining me again. We all have gifts. We just have lost touch with what these gifts are. You have gifts just like everybody else. If you don't know what they are, it's probably because you've lived your life out of alignment. Hi, Debbie. Hi, Cheryl. Wow, it's so nice to see you all. I feel like you all are sitting with me in my living room and we're having a conversation, except I'm the only one talking. So post in the comments and let me know, do you know what your talent is? Do you know what your gifts are? Post in the comments and let me know what that is for you, because all of us have gifts. If we were created by the Creator, we are creative. It's part of our nature. Just like a tree knows how to create, and that tree is really in touch with its essence and is being alive and serving its purpose when it creates, you and I are also serving our purpose when we create using the gifts that we came here with. So if you don't know what your gifts are, maybe you've lived your entire life out of alignment with your giftedness. Maybe you've got so carried away and so buried in life's daily demands, in caring for your family and caring for other people, that you've forgotten what makes you come alive. You've forgotten what excites you, what gets you lit up. Cheryl, yeah, I know you know many of your gifts because you have been in touch with it and you've been living on purpose from what I know of you. So, but I also know that you have a couple of big gifts that you haven't stepped into fully, or you're in the process of stepping into fully. So I really encourage you to take action on that, because when you do, you're going to make such a big impact on all the women who need you, because you're so gifted in so many ways. So anyone else who's watching, do you know what your gifts are, or do you struggle with not knowing what your gifts are? If you don't know what your gifts are, is there a dream inside of you that you want to make happen in the world? Because that's the first step to life purpose. If you don't know what your dream is, we have to go back to the drawing board and help you discover your dream. Find out what is important to you. So a good way to do that would be sitting down with a bunch of magazines, flipping through the pages. Don't do anything yet. Just flip through the pages and start paying attention to the images and words that resonate with you, that land in your heart, that make you go, wow, that's such a beautiful word. That happens to me when I see the words soul and healing. Every time I see the words soul and healing, I feel a little spark of inspiration inside me. And that's how I know they are my words. When I see images of nature, people walking in the forest, or images of a stream, or even the ocean, or a sunrise, I get all lit up. That's how I know those are pointing to what I wish to experience, what lights me up. So I would say sit down with a bunch of magazines and start flipping through them and start paying attention to what images and words make you come alive. make you feel like, wow, I'd like to live here in this cabin, in this log cabin. It looks so beautiful. Or I'd like to travel to this place. Or this particular sentence is so rich with meaning, it speaks to my heart. That is a really good first step to getting closer to your purpose. Okay, good to know, Cheryl. I'm happy for the update. I'm celebrating with you. So, how does that sound to you? Do any of you feel that just sitting with a bunch of magazines for 30 minutes and going through them and connecting with the words, images, pictures that light you up seems like a good first exercise, first step? Let me know if this is something you would like to do, because and let me know if you tried it and it worked. What did you discover about yourself as you were flipping through these magazines? The thing is, when we live life on autopilot, we lose touch with who we are. We lose touch with our dreams. We lose touch with how we create. We lose touch with our creative sense. That's so beautiful, Linda. So, is your purpose connected to that? Do you get a sense that your purpose is connected to music? That would be a really good thing to think about. Yeah, try the magazine trick. It really helps. It works. Um, so, when we've lived life on autopilot, we've lost touch with our creative essence. That's where it gets buried. We don't know who we are. We don't know what excites us. We don't know how to find our path to joy and creativity because we are lost. We are lost in becoming successful at life, at work, at the way we keep our home, at the way we serve our family. That becomes our primary preoccupation, and we think, okay, my purpose is to raise this family and be there for everybody and do what I'm supposed to do and do it really well. Maybe that's part of your purpose. And some women I know, for them, motherhood is a complete purpose in itself. And if that's all they do, which is raise healthy, happy, soulful children, they feel their purpose is served. Maybe that's what it is for them. But if you feel that there's something more that you came here to do other than mothering, other than, being the fulcrum of your family, what is that for you? And you completely deserve to live that dream. You deserve to create that dream. You must lay claim to that dream. So I'm here to help you resurrect that dream. What is that dream for you? Try the magazine trick that I said. And if you're just joining me on this live, go back and watch this Facebook Live video from the beginning. I speak about a simple magazine trick that you can do. Kishore says, good in making relationships. What does that mean? Tell me more. So I hope you will try this exercise, and I hope you will come back and post here about what you learned about yourself. Because finding your life purpose is not an outside-in approach. It's an inside-out approach. You have to learn who you are. You have to know who you are. You have to get in touch with yourself to discover who you are so that you can get in touch with the purpose you came here to live. It's that simple and that easy. So that's the first step I would ask you to do. Message me if you have any questions. Post them here below the video. I'll respond to you. Hi Seema, nice to see you. And let me know if you have any other questions on purpose or finding your creative expression, because I am dreaming up some interesting classes for you, and I would love your input on what might be useful. So let me know what your questions are with regard to creativity, with regard to finding your purpose, living your purpose. If you know what your purpose is, what are your fears and doubts and anxieties about making your purpose come alive in the world? All of these things are good conversation starters. So I'm happy to answer any questions you have. It's been wonderful spending this time with all of you, sitting here in my living room on Wednesday morning. I will talk to you soon. Have a beautiful rest of your day.